Hello, thank you for listening to my quick flash presentation on the Finnish Scientific Diving Academy. It is based at the University of Helsinki, and I am the coordinator for it. It pretty much was established this year. There was a desperate need for training new scientific divers within Finland for a lot of the institutions. So they had a large steering committee that raised the funds to employ myself and set up the diving academy within the station at the University of Helsinki. It's basically there to address the need for training the next generation of scientific divers in Finland, but also to offer expertise that we have available in this country into the international research scene. And for many of the research stations within the future, the WAMS network, this could be an opportunity for having training in specific areas that they cannot have in their own backyard as such. The academy is actually based at the Tvärminne Zoological Station, which is part of the Mars network within Europe and will be part of the WAMS network as it grows. It's located on the southwest peninsula of Finland, on the mouth of the Gulf of Finland itself. And we have research vessels, waterfront dive sheds, research labs, accommodation on station, which all facilitate towards making training options very, very easy for the future courses that we'll be running. It's also a stunning location to visit and dive in all year round. The goal of the academy in general is to create a leading cold water research dive training facility. We do have slightly warmer waters during the summer period, but due to the brackish nature of the Baltic itself, it does often freeze over winter. So we can offer a range of different skills, but we specifically work in environments where you have heavier exposure protection. Task loading becomes more complicated because of that, and the approaches to the actual research diving techniques are specific to the cold water. One of our big strengths is our integration of techniques from other areas of diving, so non-scientific diving fields such as commercial construction diving, but also from high-end exploration diving in caves and deep wrecks. And that both those areas have skills that can relate into the scientific diving community, and we integrate those into our training processes. And we also have the application of more advanced technologies within scientific diving. Finland has a very, very good development of more modern techniques that can be used and applied to scientific diving, and we integrate those into training programs and run specialist training on those as well. The overall academy itself, it could be a very, very strong resource for people working at marine stations around the world that are looking for training that they cannot do in their own environment due to the nature of where they are, or the access to facilities that will allow that. And so we are including a whole bunch of programs that are predominantly for the Finnish market to begin with, but when they want to grow and attract other people for around the world, if they need the assistance or they need the training in those areas. And one of the specialist fields that we'll be looking at is polar research training for groups, because we have ice and we have accommodation on a location without having to go to the Arctic or the Antarctic. We'll be offering research techniques in the polar areas. We have heavy applications of rebreathers within the science work that we're collaborating with, and their application in scientific diving. We're working with various equipment such as underwater navigation, GPS-based systems, dive propulsion vehicles, and things like that. And we're running specialist programs on those as well in the coming years. And one of the big things is we're collaborating with different research groups to discover what they're looking for and what they need. And if this is something that could be of interest, or inquiries that are related to it, that's a big advantage of having a centralized scientific diving academy rather than each institution having their own training. We can bring all that knowledge together and offer it in a larger package as such. And on top of this, we're running the standard European scientific diver levels for the occupational diving, so we can train our scientists to meet within the European system. If you're interested in learning more, or you have any inquiries or wish to talk about collaborative work, please just email me here, or you feel free to visit our website. You can find us through there as well and get my contact information and more details about it. I thank you very much for listening to my quick flash presentation. I hope you enjoy the rest of the World Congress for Marine Stations and enjoy the rest of your day. Thank you very much.